is going to make us want to fly.
Your future is so bright that I think I'm going to have to put these special edition air shades on. What do you think?
There you go. You look just like Phil Knight.
You got a name for it?
Ben Affleck directing your project. Tell me about that moment and how it came to be.
Well, I wrote the script on spec, right? Which means you just like sit alone in your room, you finish the whole script, and then you send it out into the world and hope that people like it. Obviously, doing that on a true story with no rights, it's a bit of a risk. And, you know, I'd be lying if I told you I thought, you know, it would get to this point with you know, this amazing cast and director and all of that. Ben and Matt are amazing writers, you know. They have an Oscar for it. And you always think like, well, they're movie stars, like how good of writers can they really be? And they killed it.
Do you typically make it a habit of showing up at people's front doors unannounced?
Once Viola
No for
signed on, they really added a lot to that Dolores role. And then even when we got to set, you know, like Jason Bateman and Chris Messina and Chris Tucker, there was just so much like improv and comedy happening live.
You are 30 years old, which means you wrote this and it started happening before you turned 30. So many people move to our city to pursue the dream of screenwriting and filmmaking. What would be a piece of advice you would give somebody who had the same dream you did that's now come true?
Really, it's just keep going, you know, and more than that, focus on the process and not just the results. The right script, getting to the right people at the right time. Don't get discouraged if it doesn't work out. Look, I have a graveyard of scripts sitting on my desktop, you know, of stuff that just has never happened. So you just can't let that deter you.
Well, that's pretty cool and inspiring.
Yeah.
That was Amanda, and Air is in theaters, like we said, today. And I think Amanda's back with us next week, right?
Yep.
We miss her around here.
She's doing a lot in New York right
Yeah,
now.
busy.
She'll be back.